Hi everyone, and welcome to today's class. Well, I had the feeling that standstill was in the air, in the energy, and when I was checking it, yes, we've got actually again the series of these special days called Schwendtage in German, where it's almost like a Mercury retrograde feeling, so decorating, something is the right thing to do. Also purging, a lot of cleansing, and yeah, the cleansing is actually to be seen all around. Within 48 days, 48 hours, we went from -3 degrees centigrade and sunshine to 16 plus and back to 6, and now it's very windy, there's a lot of rain, so the energies of fire, air, water are very much in motion and very fast, which is quite unusual, but anyway, so maybe you also noticed the urge of doing some reorganization, purging, or decorating in your home, or you notice as well that your body's cleansing, so give it a lot of water and continue with your plans, but don't start something new. That's not very much recommended. And it's only a couple of days, so you're good to go very soon. Okay, so let's see what we're called to do for our body to help it with all this cleansing and all these extremes. So, on the feet, little toes in line with the hips or muscle line, little fingers in line with your shoulders. You've got your nose, sternum, navel, pubic bone in line. Sink your sit bones together and like a fountain through the crown of the head, I wanted to say. Ribs together, knees and elbows relaxed, and we're good to start with the reaffirmation of the upper arms. So palms to the front, little fingers towards the thumbs, lengthening everything, ribs together, and it's long fingers. You notice it here, yeah? So nothing with the shoulders, elbows relaxed, so that should help to relax your shoulders. Okay, just relaxing three-dimensionally. Okay, and again, little fingers towards the thumbs, everything's relaxed. Everything's relaxed. And just the other way around, palms to the back, thumbs towards the little fingers, lengthen energy through the head. Now we're going around the other part of the arm, so working our way around it. Make sure you don't do anything like this. You see, this is the delta muscle, so below that we're working, lengthening the upper body, meaning your fountain's continuously very active, and that makes the space for the arms. So one more, thumbs towards the little fingers, everything's long in your body, really long. Think from the bottom of your spine, which actually, if you think sit bones together, only a thought, don't do it, because that could lead to tension here. Right, okay, with that same muscle coordination, we go to the end of the mat, lengthening, and then just lowering. Whenever you need to bend your legs, you're welcome to do so. Same thing with if you need some yoga blocks or books to just reach the floor. Okay, so you're not expected to be able to do this. Okay, you can be here and do it the same way. Okay, so from here, navel in and sit bones to your head, lengthening. And one more time, navel goes in here and sit bones to your head. One more time, navel goes in here and lengthening the entire spine, and just bend and let the blood flow back. Just give yourself same position wherever you are, yeah, that's fine. Navel in, lengthen your back, and now I'm looking at my middle finger, describing the biggest possible circle, and lengthen from the head, not trying to push your arm, and lengthen the back. Keep breathing, very relaxed, everything, navel's in, lengthening from the head, and then you see you can lengthen more, thinking, visualizing it from your arms, but it's noticeable. Lengthening, don't have to do anything but think, and you notice the difference. Lengthening, coming back, biggest possible circle, and just relaxing and breathing. Yes, so what are we called to do next? Right, very interesting. Okay, on your knees, we're starting to face the front, lengthening. My knees are a little bit delicate today, so if you notice something like that, you can put a cushion underneath or anything like a blanket, yeah, so you feel good. Okay, sit bones together. Lengthening here is the fountain, and lengthen from here. So you've got the fountain in place, and your leg has to be in front to not disturb it, to not destroy it. Okay, so now we have the shoulder blades parallel, and we do lengthen our arms like a part of a circle, lengthening here, and then lengthen from here, and it's about lengthening your leg and lower, and again, lengthening the leg and lower. If you can't lift it, don't worry about it. Lengthen from your head, meaning the fountain, and the leg goes the other way. Yeah, and then energy through the head, through the elbow, and through your foot. Okay, so up the leg, ribs together, lengthening diagonally, and lengthen from here. Okay, so lengthening and lower, and lengthening and lower. One more time, lengthening and lower, and up, and changing again. And you can either repeat to try to lift it until you get this parallel length, or if you feel quite established there, then we can go on lengthening, and then it's lengthening front, and see how far you can back. It's all go back. It's all about lengthening, so you're not arching your back. And lengthening, and lengthening, lengthening, lower, up, and change. Okay, ribs together and lengthen, and just on the other side, energy, as I said, out of your elbow, head like the fountain, knee, toe, arm, and of course if you need some yoga blocks, you put them underneath, or you use some books. Navel in, just relaxing, lengthening, 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 and lengthening. Good. Okay, we just relax the back, just to see. Yeah, we've been working, checking that. And it's always a good idea this is called making the knees hot in Chinese medicine. So if you notice you've got something there, this is always a good idea. Okay, so let's go. We are called to be on our knees again on all fours. Okay, so sit bones together, think of the fountain again, and we're bending the elbows, and make sure you're not looking at your navel but lengthening behind your neck, and then your eyes should be just like in between the end of your fingers. I'm going to say. Okay, so here we go. 90 degrees, energy through your heel and through your head, and then lengthen your leg, little toe in line with your hip muscle line, and sit bones in line with your heel. Okay, other leg, lengthen, ribs together, and lengthening out and energy through your heel, through your head, just lower, navel in, and release. Okay, one more time. Lengthening, energy through the heel, and little toe at the head, navel in, so nothing like arching your back, yes? Very important. It's always activated. Think your navel towards your spine and you're good to go. Okay, so from here, lengthening, and lowering, and just relax, just go back, relaxing, everything's good, and coming up. Oops. Okay, going back into that same position, and up we go, lengthen from here, lengthening the leg, and opening to the side. Now we just think of 3 parallel lines, center line and 2 lines at the side, just lowering and bending in. Other side, up, and now lengthening, energy through the heel and through the head, just lengthening and opening to the side, lengthening, lowering, navel in, and relaxing. One more time, making sure your hips stay parallel to the floor or to the mat, being in your lines, and just see what you can easily do with your hip joint. Yeah, so it's not, there's no forcing, yeah, no twisting of your hips. Lengthen, and lowering, navel in, and just relaxing. Just relaxing back. I'm a little bit cautious with my knee. Normally it's only a matter of stretching. If you've got something like that, it's normally like the tendons are a little bit not in place, but that will rearrange, and surely I've got gloves, I'm good to go. Okay, now, just sitting here, sit bones in line with the head, little toes in line with the knees and the muscle line, and slowly moving down, thinking of lengthening everything, elbows close to the body, do not give the shoulders a hard time, too much work. Lengthening, and just stretch, just check in, tune in with your body. What else do you need? Maybe give your legs a little shake, or your arms, little massage or something. Could look like this. Yeah, and just feel where there's tension, where something's not in place. Yeah, and we're good to go for the next step. Okay, so what's next? Little toes in line with the hip or muscle line. Center line well established. Now we take the hands behind the head, breathing in. On the out breath, lengthening everything, and just make sure to lengthen and to work with the longest possible line I wanted to say, and then just coming back and lower. Okay, breathing in. One more time, lengthening. And breathing in. On the out breath, lengthening and coming down. Okay, good. Now we're taking the legs towards the chest and sit bones to your head again. Think this longest possible line to come up, and then take your legs up, lengthen as you can. If you need to bend them, that's fine. Just think sit bones in line with your heels, and that's okay. So navel in, and this is out, and it's just long. Navel lengthen and relax. Okay, breathing in. On the out breath, sit bones to your head, lengthening. Lengthening, navel in. Lengthen. Okay, so when you're here, just open the toes. Heels stay together, navel in, very slowly. So you're just rotating your legs, which is a reaffirmation exercise also for the upper thighs. Obviously an abs and core strengthening one. And lengthen. And lengthen. And lengthen. And lengthen. You do what you can. Don't do too many if you notice that you're not in line, not 100% perfect. Try to really go for that feeling. Sit bones to the head, lengthening, coming up. It does not have to look the same as what I do. The important thing is to really think the lines and feel what I'm transmitting. Navel in, lengthening through, just lengthening, lengthening, lengthening. It's really dry. Okay. Right, sit bones to the head, lengthening, coming up one more time. Lengthening the legs. And now from here, I'm describing the longest possible circle. Now from the center line, my legs go into the outer line, from my hips or muscle line into my little toe. Of course, sit bone heel, and coming back, navel is in. You don't have to be able to do it this, to take it this far. That's not the idea. The idea is to lengthen, and to lengthen even more from the leg, from your head to come back, wherever it takes you. And if you need to bend your legs, that's fine as well. Yeah, just do that. Lengthening, lengthening, coming back. Take it slow, really feel your core. Lengthening. So actually with this standstill energy, it seems like we need to take things a little bit slower, just for the moment, and also with our body, which may be cleansing, my sure is lengthening and relaxing. Okay, just whatever you need to do. Okay, right, so next we're going to roll up and down. So it's quite a little bit, which may seem like flexibility, okay? So that's quite often the case if we're in this cleansing mode, so the body reaches everywhere. Little fingers in line with the shoulders and little toes in line with your hips and muscle line. Have your center line in place, and then lengthening and coming up the biggest possible circle. Sit bones to your head, so you're not coming up like this, but lengthening. And if you need to support yourself, that's fine. Also check your little fingers being in line with your shoulders. And then slowly come up, and of course you can bend your legs, but really make sure you're in your center line, and this is aligned. It can be bent, no problem, yeah? So you can come up here, and you can just feel. Sit bones head, that's important. Relax here. Or you come to here, and you relax here, yeah? No version is better, it's about the feeling. So if you feel the line, that's fantastic. Lengthening Slowly, slowly, lengthening and down. Breathing in, lengthening. So this is for alignment. Breathing in, sit bones to the head, lengthening. Just slowly coming up, lengthening, lengthening, and relaxing. Okay. And up. One more time. Lengthening. Don't take it fast. Make sure all relaxed here and continuously lengthening. Now we've got little muscles in between the vertebrae, so lengthen, 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 because by visualizing the legs, they are moving. Yeah, they are active. Okay, just take your legs in. Give yourself a little massage or whatever you need. And you just shake off a little bit of energy. Loosen up the energy fields, always a good idea. Also Chinese medicine. Okay, so from here, you can also take your hands behind your neck anytime or one hand if you need that. I lengthen my arms, little fingers align with the shoulders again. Now, the center line is very important, so I take my legs together, lengthening, which means we are working in the center line, and I lengthen, sit bones. I take my hands down, nose towards the knees, as I was saying. If you need some support, go for that. And then from here, take my feet down. You can grab here and help yourself, support yourself, lengthening everything, and coming up, and just over. And that can be all bend, as we just had with the previous exercise. So you can come up to here, and you can relax over here. And that's perfectly fine. Yeah? It's not necessarily better to be more flexible. If you are more flexible, you need to have the strength to maintain it and to manage it. Yes, so lengthening, slowly back down, and then you bend your legs back in. Lengthen your back, up. Now you can be here. Yeah, maybe it's over. You can't stretch anymore, fine. So you lengthen your back and you lengthen here in your mind, visualizing, and just stay there. We'll be back in a moment. Navels in, all the weights in the center, and then coming back, just lengthening, lengthening everything. So now we're back to pick everyone up who's here. Yes, fine. If you have bent legs, no problem. Bend them and more. And again, sit bones head as we did before. Just repeating this. Lengthening. Lengthening. Whatever your version is. Yes, you can have bent legs. No problem. And relax your elbows close. So this is fine here. Yes, nothing like this. Sometimes it feels good, but in the long run, it does not do your shoulders any good. Make sure you're straight here, or first task to try to be straight there. That's really important. Lengthening, and again over. One more time, lengthening, or you stay there, navel in, and we'll pick you up. Lengthening, and we're already back. Lengthening continuously. Lengthening, yeah, fountain, and also from your sit bones to your knees. Okay, remember, if you need a hand to help yourself, fine, coming up here. Lengthen. Now from here, 2 variations. If you are somewhere here, you take your arms long this way, biggest possible circle, and lengthen. And if you have bent legs, no problem, of course, it's the same thing. Lengthen, look at your middle finger, and take the biggest possible circle. And make sure, in both cases, that your shoulder blades are even. Okay, so I continue here with my left arm. Lengthen, energy through the head. Lengthen, because you need to make sure that you work, that you really work, okay, that you work your lines. Lengthen, energy through the head, through the middle finger, lengthening, no stress in your shoulder should go very smoothly, and shoulder blades parallel. So this is the limit. See that? Head, there's no more navel in where I could go if I might do it correctly, and that's important. Notice the limit and respect it. Slowly down. Same thing with the following. If you have gone through here, yeah, if you get to here, just lengthen and then relax. And if you have no trouble here, going here, then lengthen your leg. And actually it's the same way than what we did before. So lengthen, coming back, and again lengthen, up, and lengthening, and lengthening, and lengthening, and lengthening, and lengthening, and slowly coming down, just relaxing, and just relaxing here. Okay, good. Maybe you need a little bit more. I do at the moment. Okay. Got really dark outside. Hope you can still see me in the camera. It's adjusting. Okay, so the next exercise may seem to be challenging, but I know if you're here for a little while, you're used to that, and you know you can approach all the challenges and you can do it. So the first variation of this exercise is, or maybe if you are here, to lengthen your legs out. It's like this. Yeah, so you know, you go to where you can, lengthen, and then think navel in very much and long from your legs, and of course from your fountain. Yeah, so the fountain needs to go through, and then your legs go up and over and out and back again, and it's always the main energy through your head. So you're lengthening your back. And whoops. And if you can, and you can do a candle, then you can try it in the candle position, yeah? But only making sure that you're really having all the way up here, and there's no weight on your head, neck, all this region. Very important. Lengthen, and lengthening, and lengthen, and make sure that your legs open evenly. So easy to open the leg that's going toward my head, but it's actually not that easy to open the leg backwards here, this one. Yeah, okay, now, that's it. Navel in, and one more, lengthening, 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 and coming back with the legs over your head. Lengthen your arms, slowly coming down, breathing, relaxing the back. Okay. And if you like, we'll do a little bicycle in that same position, whatever you've chosen. Wow. Right. From here, you can do it there, yes. Or you do it here, opening. The important thing is now that back leg here, to really feel the stretch in the upper thigh and hip. Lengthening, so go for it very slowly, yeah, so you really feel that stretch, and then navel working down. Lengthening. If we work slowly, we can have a conversation with our body and we can really feel everything. If you go too quickly, you may miss out on some valuable information. Okay, just don't do too much. And lengthen. Wow, that's cleansing. Rain and wind so much. And last one. Okay. Down. And lengthening. And just checking everything. Yay! We're done, my guides say. So, right, so thank you very much for participating in today's class and for being here, for discovering my channel and for exploring it, and thank you so much for growing it. I love to see that, and it inspires me so much because, as you know, you are my inspiration. This workout changed so much for myself, and this is what I'm trying to tell you in my channel intro. Check it out if you haven't already, and I want to just give this gift that I have been given to all of you, and thank you for growing the channel so I can reach more people and give it to more people. So, thank you for today's class. Enjoy all this cleansing, decorating, organizing energy, and I see you for the next class.